Hello and welcome to another glorious morning here at Space Engineers. We have taken over this base. We are sucking all of its resources dry and using what facilities are available before we hit the road again. We've got the Mastodon parked up, and let's go take a look at it. So, it's actually been a while in game. There was the day I captured this base, then there was the entire overnight, and then there was the next day and another overnight. So we've been parked here for a good 48 hours because we've just been processing and mining and scrapping. And it's been good. Got a lot of stuff done. So you can see we got this all plugged in with our station connector on the side, which I should probably rename instead of connector 4. Let's go connector walkway. I think that is appropriate. And let's go take a look at what we did. Oh, right. And so at the very end of the episode, there was me running around for 15 minutes clearing turrets and searching. And then I'm like, I don't know where this remote control block is. Oh. You know where it is? It's over here. It just so happens to be right above me. Right there. That's the AI control module, the remote control. Ah! I spent so long trying to find you, and it failed. Let's grab the scrap while I'm here. But oh my god, that was painful searching for that. But it's over. And I think I've scrapped pretty much everything I want to scrap. These refineries are still plugged in, and I've been using them. We've been running this with cobalt overnight just to get as much cobalt processed as possible. But what I think we need to do here is go rover cargo, and we need to send these refineries, turn them off, and so that way I can send their goodies back to the rover. Now the refineries on the Mastodon is picking up that stuff, which is perfect. And now I believe if I just show all inventories of this current ship, which will show me the base, and I can go through the entire base here. The entire base is empty except for a Gatling turret and an interior turret. So I believe the interior turret is over here and the Gatling turret is, I think it's the burning thing there. I don't really care. I got plenty of resources. But all of the goodies have been collected. We've processed a bunch of cobalt, and I believe we are ready to get out of here. As well, we have fully recharged and refueled all of our tanks and batteries and such. So if you take a look at these, beautiful. 4 bars. Although when we do put the bats back onto auto, they'll immediately lose their bar. Thunk, like that. But these guys are depleting slowly. And we can now disconnect without any issues. So we should be able to go to that walkway connector and unlock. Turn it off. Yeah, we're good. Okay. And can I pull out here fast enough before I hit my turret? I wonder. I should probably not try. I should just back out. There we go. We're clear of that station with a easy peasy dock if I ever need it in the future. And I can't remember if I changed my wheel heights. I should check. Offset looks good. Alright. Max offsets. And now we can get out of here. Although all those signals, hopefully they'll all smush into each other in the future. We are off to the desert plateau. And why is there noises? Don't give me crazy noises. I don't want things to explode. Oh, right, the Raven. How are you doing for power, Raven? I haven't checked you this entire time. Oh, you still have 2 days of power. You're good. Okay. Let's get your thrusters back on. Your lightning rods are there, ready to go. Everything's on, ready to rock. We'll take off your parking. And we'll hit Blarg's ascent control here for our thruster control. And we'll get you up and flying. Excellent. So there's the Mastodon. We are going to be probably skipping the territory defense station. I don't really want to do another fight this soon, but we'll get you on your flight away out of here. Make sure your antenna is not 5K. Let's go 20K. That looks like a good range. And then while you're flying, we will get ourselves rolling. And make sure our antenna is still at 20K. Yeah, the Bison's is at 20K. Very good. I hope that I can make it to the desert waypoint today. Of course, I said that last time too. Or at least get to the next challenge before the desert waypoint. As this terrain looks very forgiving. Well, let's... I think I can let the Mastodon roll here for a bit. And let's pop into the Raven. And see what's going on here. As isn't that terrible of terrain. Fly myself back this direction. Put on the autopilot. And just take a look. It's not too bad. It's just a little bit of pop marks. There's an oasis. We want to grab a little bit of ice. That's good. I can see that there, just on the right. But it's kind of like tiny little bits of hills. Tiny little potholes kind of feel. And a bunch of trees. So we're going to be getting some additional speed here going. Is this downhill? Feels like it is. Well, let's just take the Raven and fly its butt over to some destination and do a little bit of scouting. So as I'm recording this, it's just before they're doing a stream for the next update, which is very exciting. Is it going to be on the 28th? I think it is. So I'm recording this on the 26th. So new update, heavy industry. It is looking good. The little teaser images are amazing, and I can't wait to play with that stuff. And I think it's actually going to be really good for the next season, because I wanted the next season to be like big logistics, big industry, like moving stuff around. Yeah. All sorts of crazy things. Big refineries in space kind of feeling. There's another oasis there. Let's just plop myself down there, I guess. Yeah, let's plop myself down there. We'll turn off Blarg's thing. And we will look straight ahead. Just fly in a nice tight circle here. Bleed this speed as much as we can. And we should come in for a crazy landing if we want to. Got enough momentum here to do one more circle. A little bit of thrust there. There we go. Nice and lined up. Flare at the end to kill the downwards thrust. Or downwards momentum here. And then just drive on over. And mark the oasis with our butts. Park, turn off our thrusters. And we're good. We can mark this nickel. It's gonna be such a departure from this season, though. Like, this season was entirely about, hey, what kind of, like, how can I make something small and highly functional and, like, be roving constantly, and for the next season, I keep thinking I want to make it, like, moving things. So, where in Season 3 what I did, I had, like, these great big long conveyor lines, and, like, I had conveyor access to the, like, all the way up the space elevator, so that I could just access whatever materials I needed whenever I wanted them. And just giant storage and that kind of stuff. I'm thinking of doing it so I need to, like, actually detach cargo. So, like, when I have a cargo container get dropped off by, like, a rover or a ship, it literally detaches the container and drops it off. And this little spot here does not like me. Can I push through it with my thrusters? Come on, I think I can. Come on, wiggle, 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 wiggle. Oh, it really doesn't like me here. Am I stuck? Oh my god, I might be stuck. Okay. Come here, Gopher. This is interesting. I didn't think this would happen to me. But I guess it did. All right, and the Gopher's still a little bit damaged from the fighting. What are you missing anyway? Corner light and a gyroscope, and the small reactor never got finished. So, in the first place, so that's not an issue. But we can just cut away from here as we continue talking about Season 4's ideas. So, like, instead of a cargo container being like, oh yeah, I'll just park it up and connector the resources off, it would be literally, oh, if I have a cargo container, I have to, jeez. Well, there goes the Mastodon. It's slipping out. Oh no! The Mastodon ran over the Gopher. And here is me thinking that I would, get to the next place in this episode. Let's go see what the damage was to the Gopher. Oh, Gopher. Oh, you're okay though, right? Oh, just both your downwards thrusters are gone. The core of it is still there. It's just damaged. It still has power. Its batteries are completely fine. Backwards, sideways thrusters are. So backwards thrusters, forward thrusters are good. This sideways thrusters are damaged but okay. There's enough of them. I just need to replace the two downwards thrusters and it'll be able to go. But Mastodon is still caught up. We should get this Mastodon out of here before this Gopher gets run over again. Or we should probably just repair the Gopher and get it out of here real quick. Which I might be able to access. Yes, I can. Excellent. So, deposit all those components. So, hopefully get some thrusters here. Sure, we'll use the sci-fi ones. Cannot withdraw 84 motors. Hopefully I can get some motors. Come here. I want that to my person, please. Motors, thank you. Alright. Is that enough to lift this thing when it's empty? It is, okay. Let's fly it out. Let's get it out of here. And we'll get it clear. And we'll just plunk it down. And leave it there. Okay. Ooh. I'm gonna put a little waypoint here. Crushed Gopher. Tease what happens during my expeditions here. Whoa. Hello. Let me climb up. But anyway, back to what I was talking about. So, like, if I have a cargo truck show up, it would have to, like, drop off its cargo container. Like, physically have to remove the cargo container and put it somewhere else, rather than just plug in and transfer the materials through conveyors. I think that would be way cooler. And let's go park this thing back up here. Because it would just force me to make a lot of things modular. Like, I'd have to actually take that thing off. And I have to think about how, like, I disconnect and reconnect. And, I need a crane system that'll be able to do that for me. And, like, all that kind of stuff. And I think that would be really fun to do. Lock, dock. There we go. Locked and docked. I'm damaged now. Well, you were already damaged when we did the fight, so this just gives me an opportunity to properly repair you now, right? I'll do that. I'll do that in between the episodes. I keep giving myself extra work. Yeah, if I had just driven around it, it wouldn't have been an issue. But no, I had to crush the Gopher for some reason. But yeah. I'm unsure how I would do that sort of modularity for small things. Like, something the size of the Gopher. Like, would I really need to make it modular to drop off its cargo container? I mean, that would be actually kind of cool. If it had, like, a little cargo container that it picked up and dropped off every time it went out mining. And that's, like, how it carried its stuff around. But, it's still a lot of work. It would be a lot of work. Oases. What? We just need to keep driving here. As it is 12 kilometers to our desert plateau. I gotta stay focused on the goals. Ow. And not lose portions of the ship. I'm getting reckless. I'm going fast. I'm getting reckless, and I'm starting to damage bits of the rover as I drive. Ah! It's okay though. I'll get there. Might not be in one piece, but I'll get there eventually. And this nickel can get marked up, which I have so much stuff not marked up now. But let's just continue driving until something interesting happens again. No! Oh my god. Look at all the damage I'm doing on my front end going over stuff. Oh my god. God damn it. I'm going way too fast. I'm just running over things and bumping off of them and causing so much damage to this rover. I need to get its like whatever they're called, the cow grate back on this thing, so I'm not doing as much actual damage to like these structural bits. Or I need to probably coat this whole front end with like heavy armor or something. And I broke windows again. So annoying. And all back here, all this is damaged too. And this stuff is like what's holding on my wheels. So I should probably be more careful with what you put there, because that's what's keeping my ship together. This is just, what is this? This is a slope base. Okay. So I need another full block there. And then I need a slope base there. And I need more steel plate. Thankfully, I have that scripty thingy going. Right? Right, assembler? Yes. You're automatically making me what I need. Keep making sure I have 1,000 steel plate always available. Right. And then there was the, whatever it's called. The slopey thingy right here. Hang off the side a bit. And slope down there. Excellent. Oh my god, it's all damaged underneath there as well. It's like half the time in all of my episodes from now on is just gonna be me like repairing what damage I've idiotically done in the episode, and then making a tiny bit of driving progress. Instead of, you know, actually making good progress. Okay. I'm gonna repair this one down here. And I get that one from the bottom. Get you. And I'll just drop down for you. Thankfully, looks like some of this stuff is keeping together. That guy. It's strange. The either side's blocks got broken off. You know what I mean? Like, this one had this block broken off, this one had the front block broken off. It's good. It's a good thing it all just didn't break and go to pieces. Lose my front end. It's probably like half the reason why you guys watch, is seeing my sorrow as I attempt to do this challenge and drive around the world, and then just have horrible horrible experiences while I do it. Finally rebuild this frickin' front end. I'll do it. I'll make it happen. I think... I can't remember how I had this set up before. Or did I have a nice, smooth transition block here to go from that to full... I honestly don't remember. What would that block be? This block? Starts to transition it out. Or I could just put a freaking solid block and just go with it. Because I forget. It's been a little while since I've had that there. We're not doing the corner. We're doing square corner thing. Because that goes the full block. Which is kind of nice. Wait, that's in-flight corner. That's wrong. And I can't really reach it, so I'll just shoot it. Yay! More damage. Huh. There we go. I want full blocks. There we go. Nice full block there. And another one of those corner dealies there. Alright, life is partially repaired except for my window, which I'll do later. Hey, the front end is starting to come back together. Well, something I am realizing is I need to install some braking thrusters. Because having the boost thrusters is great, but I kind of need them to stop as well. So if I get going too quickly and I see some bumpy terrain coming up and I throw on the parking brake, this thing continues to roll for a little bit before we actually do get to the point where we can stop and, you know, take care of things before we go and schmuck the front end to pieces again. What can we get there? I must go and park on that oasis for a moment while I reposition the Raven and fly it ahead, and we'll scout out the desert plateau. I think that'll be for what we get done for this episode, is we get the plateau all scouted and we'll be on our way driving there, and then it'll be like, and next time we'll deal with that. Next time on Dragon Ball Z. This is nickel, right? Nickel. Yes, it was. Can I go drive down any of these? I just repaired the front end, but fuck it. Of course, that's why I'm breaking the front end, is I'm just going, let's just drive down it. What is the worst that could happen? Some armor damage? And then one of these days I'll take the whole thing and I'll like flip it and I'll just start crying. Of course, that would be a very exciting couple episodes. Is me having to salvage this thing. And am I going to bottom out there? Very good question. I am not, surprisingly. I thought I was going to. Looks like I might be bottoming out right there on that side. But we can just push past it here. Scraping along that piece of armor there at the back. Losing a bit of armor. Scrape, scrape, scrape. Park up. Let's go and inspect the damage. Every single time, man. I'm going to destroy this thing eventually. And it's just going to get to the end goal, and it's going to be just this damaged wreck. Oh, ooh, look at the floorboards. They're all bent. Oh, yeah. All these floorboards are bent. We're scraping them along the surface. Oh, ooh, they're all warped. Oh, look at all of that damage. I'm almost impressed by myself here. And I gotta do the hippity hops unless I want to make a platform, which I probably should. Give me the solid block, please. There we go. Line it with it. Get it as high as I can in the voxel. Boop. And attach a ramp to the side of it. There we go. Oh, I can see it. I can see the bison from the outside. That's not a good thing. I don't think these guys are damaged. Nah, it doesn't look like there was much damage over here. Or any at all. Just this section got all warped and screwed up. I need to get higher. There we go. Now, this is where something like build and repair would be so useful. All these little blocks that have like this small amount of almost unnoticeable damage would be able to get topped off and get repaired. That's good enough for now. Let's see. Is there anything wrong with the floorboards here that I can see? Yeah, just a little bit of damage underneath the bison. Batteries are all healthy. And we're good. See, we're fine. Hardly any damage. It was great. No issues at all going down that ramp. Now I got something in front of me that I need to be able to get around. With my slow ass, like 15,000 point turns. Because I have like the turning radius of a 747 jet. There we go. Hey, a little bit battered, a little bit of bruised, but we're here at the Oasis as soon as I drive around this piece of rock here, because I don't want to drive over it. But that means we'll probably park on the iron so I can take a waypoint of it, and we'll get the Raven up in the air, and we're only 7K away from the desert plateau. So exciting. So exciting. And we can go see what the desert plateau is made out of. And mark that iron real quick, as I'll probably want to mine some of it overnight so that I can replenish my stocks. I got 341,000. I should be okay. Raven. Got you. In control. Off the parking brake. We should be able to get into the air in this angle here. Lift. Lift. Yeah, there we go. This thing does not need much runway. It can lift off from pretty much anywhere. So we'll get our downwards facing camera and get a little bit of height here. And then hold the horizon. Turn off everything. Oh. Okay. We're crossing another canyon. I thought plateau. Why'd I call this a plateau? I don't know. I thought plateau would meant like one of those things, you know, like a flat top mountain. But no, this is like... Wait, is this thing all the way around canyon? Let's get a bit higher here. Oh, hell yeah. There's canyon all the way over there. This entire thing is canyon. All the way around. So I can't screw with it or anything. I have to physically bridge it. I guess I probably bridge it with just something for the bison? But I wonder if I need to... Is there a canyon going in and out of this thing as well? Let's see. Oh, come on. Give me my speed back. Give me my airspeed. Thank you. There's canyon going that way. I gotta get a bit higher. Oh yeah, there is canyon going that way. And that's probably the big canyon that goes forever. And so, on that side... Oh yeah, there's canyon going that way too. Okay, so I have to cross the canyon. No matter what. Well, that's going to be interesting. Well, I guess I'm building another bridge. I'll have to completely repair the front end of the Mastodon, most likely, right? Let's go fly over here and take a look. I wonder if there's any spots that are, like, possibly drivable. Could that? Because I wonder, we do have the bison and its ability to drive up some sheer cliff faces. I could theoretically drive the edge of the cliff on the inside until I found a spot where I could, like, transition and get from one side of it to the other. You know what I mean? I could drive down this canyon, but there's not much space at the bottom of it. It'd probably be worth investigating, though. Well, that'll be in the next episode. Getting our butts across this canyon. Ooh, there's this spot. It's like a little bowl. I think I can drive that with the bison. Yeah, let's take another pass at that. I think that is drivable. Pull around here. Yeah, right there. Okay, let's just take a zoom in at it. Yeah, I think I can drive that. Okay, let's land here, right at the edge, to mark that location. And we should be good to check that out next episode. Ooh. So it's somewhere near here. I'm not going to drive any further. Put my parking brake on. Turn my dampeners off. 21 hours of power. Should be all good. And we are back to the Mastodon. Yeah. I think the Bison's going to do a little bit of wall climbing next episode, because it sure beats building another bridge. Overnight, we've got a nice oasis here where we don't really need to fuel back up. I mean, we're at 99% hydrogen, and we've still got like 300,000 ice in the bank. But at least I can get some, I can repair the Gopher, I can repair the front end, I can get some more iron after doing those repairs. And then next episode, we'll get across the plateau and figure out where we're going next. Because if we have to actually get across that canyon, we will need to build a bridge. So I might as well either improve or repair the printer concept on the front of this thing so that I could build another bridge if required. But for now, we're at a nice oasis. Park it up, GPS it, and that is not what his name's supposed to be. Oasis, there we go. And we've made some progress. Well, somewhat. We drove a little bit, and then we damaged the rover a bunch. And we ran over the Gopher. 2 steps forward, 1 step back, right? Why do I keep doing this to myself? But that's going to be it for this episode. Thanks for watching, and good hunting out there, fellow space engineers.